Hello and welcome to the European Rugby Challenge Cup quarterfinals predictions brought to you by DrivingMaul. Hi, I'm Paul, the guy behind DrivingMaul, a podcast, YouTube channel, Twitter account and website bringing the best in rugby opinion and predictions. And yes, we're in to the pointy end of one of the Lottery Cup, as I like to think of it. This one always depends so much on how much the teams are actually going to prioritise it compared to their domestic competitions. Now they've got to this sort of stage, the teams tend to take it a bit more seriously than they had previously. And also a lot of these teams basically have got nothing to fight for in the domestic leagues anymore. They've got no hope of making the playoffs. So you'll see that will also play a part in this as well. So kicking off the weekend, we have Newcastle Falcons hosting Brive. Falcons sailed through the group stages with 6 wins out of 6 games. With some big victories over NSI by 57 points. Sure, there were closer games over Bordeaux and Dragons, sort of 1 and 2 point victories, but still they got the job done. They get Brive, who will be the 8th seed who've come through, who managed just 3 victories in their 6 games. Also, they're down the bottom end of the top 14, whereas Newcastle Falcons are sailing high in the Rugby Premiership, threatening even to make potentially to even make the playoffs. So you got to say Falcons are very strong favourites this one. I'm backing Falcons by 10 points. We then head over to France to have where Pau host Paris Saint-Germain. Stade Francais. Paris Saint-Germain. Sorry, that's a football team. Stade Francais. I don't know what got me there. Pau, another side that won all 6 of their games. The two, along with Newcastle, the other team that won all of their games. They also finished on 28 points. Actually, so I'm sorry, I'm not sure which way around they were. As well. Connacht have perhaps the hardest of all of the home teams here, hosting Gloucester Rugby. And Gloucester are a side that have done very well in this competition historically over the last few years, and they've won 4 out of their 6 games, losing at home and away to Pau, but they beat Agen and Zebre. Whereas Connacht came through undefeated, 5 wins and a draw against Worcester Warriors. Get up against Brive and Oyonnax were the other 2 teams in that group. As I've already said, Pau are doing better than those French sides. Gloucester are strong in this competition. Connacht have not been performing great in the Pro 14, and so I think Gloucester are in a good shout here of a win. So I'm backing Gloucester to cause an upset here and win that one by 3. And finally, we have Edinburgh, who host Cardiff. Both these sides came through with 5 wins out of 6 games. Both these sides topped their groups. It's just that Cardiff didn't pick up as many bonus points as Edinburgh did, and so it ended up being the 5th seed, and Edinburgh were the 4th seed, so they got the home advantage. Edinburgh been going very well under Richard Cockrell recently, and so you've got to say Edinburgh are favourites in this one at home, and I'm backing Edinburgh to win that one by 10. Or is it for Good Old Rugby Chats? Let me know your thoughts down below, or you can catch me at DrivingMaul on Twitter. Please do subscribe, either with the red button down below, or you click on my face there if you're watching the recording. And there's a box up there with my latest video as well. So, as I always say, enjoy your rugby and maybe enjoy watching me talk about rugby as well.